Welcome, everyone. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Beautiful as always to be with you. Quick reminder, please sign up for the meditation retreat, December 26th through the 28th, if you haven't already. It'd be very lovely to have you join us. So it'll be 3 days filled with love and light, where we're going to open to and explore our holy divinity. So that being said, I'd like to just share a couple words about meditation before we start. I just came from my daughter's Christmas performance, and the principal got up and spoke in the beginning and said, basically like, look, everyone, like half the kids have been sick, and other kids are filling in, to sing their like the solo parts and this and that. And so let's just meet them with a little bit of forgiveness and understanding, just given the circumstances, because it's cold and flu season. It seems like it's always COVID season. And so, when I was there, and there's something just so precious about just watching, little kids sing, so it's kindergarten through fourth grade, and especially Christmas carols, because there's such an innocence in them and such a joy. And also they're little wiggle worms, they're squirming all over the place. And sometimes they mess up their lines and their parts. And sometimes the teacher even would stop and, have them, like do it over again, just in front of everyone. And with meditation, I'm going to invite us to have this same attitude. Like if you get lost in your mind, just begin again with no judgment, no shame. And we're having an attitude of openness. We're opening to our innocence and our joy. We're opening to the innocence of each other, the Sangha. We're opening to the holy light from above, the holy light from within, the holy light from within the Sangha. And so please, I invite you to shut down your eyes and let us have the attitude of kindergartners, innocent, carefree, open, curious about the direct experience of this moment. And so let us begin to breathe deeply and fully, softening and melting, like a child being here fully in the present moment. Allowing the past to die. Allowing the past to be the past. So full awareness is with the breath. It's with the body. It's with this precious moment. So softening and feeling. Opening ourselves to the direct experience. This very moment. So scanning the body and noticing if there's any tension in the forehead or behind the eyes. Giving yourself the gift of melting into your seat, into the floor. Melting into this immense peace, quietude. Which is here right now. Relaxing the back of the skull and inviting awareness to take about 10 big steps. Going toward the back of the skull, and you can even, a little back door there, you can even step out that back door. Giving yourself permission just to melt, to expand. To release yourself from any feeling of human egoic bondage. For some of you, it'll be helpful if your spine isn't tilted forward, but rather if it's back, and if your chin is even just slightly pulled in. What you'll notice is it'll create this energetic current right through the central channel if you just gently tuck the chin in just a little bit. Helps you to get out of your mind, thinking world. Just gently tuck the chin in and do it in a way that is relaxing for the throat chakra, neck and the shoulders. So no tension, no efforting in that. Just a real gentle pulling into the chin. We're breathing deeply and fully. Melting, melting, melting. Feeling into the shoulders, behind the heart, along the back, and just asking, can I relax? Can I be at ease? And just melting any tension. Very good. So whatever feelings here is welcome. So you let it flow. You let it empty. Just imagining there's no walls. No feeling, no emotion, no thought is imprisoned or contained within you at all. Just flows outward into this vast space of peace. If you open further, you'll see there's this quiet presence, holy love, holy light. Coming more fully into the room. Can you receive this? It's like a very gentle simmering fire in the background. And so I invite you to open your heart, to welcome, to receive. This holy warmth. Like a holy light that has the power to really calm, nurture, your humanity, your nervous system. Very similar to just like on a cold winter night, sitting by a warm fire. So will you let me enter you as this holy light? Will you let me enter you? To light you up from the inside out. Softening, receiving. For those of you who are sensitive, you might notice just some angelic energies dancing in this warmth and this light, just shining blessings in all directions. And these angels, this warmth, this holy fire is here for you. And so it's okay to smile and receive it. Smile and receive this grace, receive this light. So it can be helpful to Relax the solar plexus, and just to make sure you're not efforting. We're receiving tonight. No efforting necessary. Again, just cultivating, stepping into the quiet innocence of a child. Curious, opening with a sense of awe. And receiving. Each and every breath, receiving. So letting go more fully in the lower abdomen, the hara, just checking in to make sure your breath is deep, deep, full belly breathing. We're wanting the inhale, the exhale, just to gently massage the hara, the hips, the pelvis. If our breath is too shallow, often we feel a little anxious, claustrophobic. Making sure each and every breath is deep and full. Melting into peace. Melting into this holy warmth, this holy light. And the more you soften your hara, your hips, pelvis, pelvic floor, letting go of any holding in the inner thighs, the legs, the feet, arms, the hands. Just noticing the more fully the body relaxes, more innocent and receptive you become. as you allow yourself to be deeply centered, at ease, each and every breath, connecting fully to the central channel. You may notice this very quiet stream of bliss flowing into you. You may even just draw it in with deep, full breaths. Allowing oneself to be just gently concentrated on the breath, the central channel. Feeling this stream of bliss just flowing right through the center of your being. Lighting up and purifying crown chakra, third eye, flowing through the throat into the space of the heart. And with this bliss, you may feel as if you have many thousands or millions of just dancing angels lit up with bliss, just lighting up, flowing through all the cells in the body, just dancing, radiance. If there's any aspect of you needing some love, needing support, I invite you to fully include this. even lifting it up on the altar of grace, to be held, to be transformed, to be met with kindness and compassion. Any aspect of your human self, hold it up before this bliss, this most holy light. Allowing all of yourself to be met. Good, the bad, the ugly, the harsh, the critical, the suffering, the confused. There's any aspect of you in despair or heartache, depression, lift it up before God. Lift it up and let these angels carry it away. So if you take a deep, full inhale and a deep, full exhale, you may feel yourself much lighter. Much, much lighter. I'm just taking one more look within, seeing if there's any places of darkness, of shadow, anything that we've felt as wretched and we've repressed it deeply. And again, welcoming this, knowing and trusting that all of ourself deserves a seat at this most holy table. Even more so, the parts that have been abandoned, that have felt lost, confused, or in pain. Let us prepare them a seat at the table. This love, this light, this bliss. There's nothing here which is not welcome. Everything, everything is included. So as you take a deep breath and relax even further, there might, be a little well of sadness that comes to the surface. Whatever it is, we welcome it in this space of light. There's a great opportunity here to let go further, to surrender and receive. All that's required is a quiet presence of humility. So again, letting go in the solar plexus, the lower belly, the hips, not engaging any mental activity, rather opening further in the crown, the third eye, expanding on the horizontal plane. For some of you, you may notice a very subtle pressure in the third eye. And you soften there. You unhook, release any attachment to egoic personality, or attachment to doing, or efforting, or controlling. Give the mind the gift of emptiness. As you open more fully in the space of the third eye, notice a new realm of divinity coming into the room. We're being soft and innocent, fully receiving this new realm. Can you surrender? fully and completely to this holy light. Opening further in the throat, and the heart, inviting the heart to expand on the horizontal plane. And so we're welcoming an inner expansion. Simultaneously, this descent of grace. Inner expansion. A descent. Holy light. Reminding you that what you are is divine. What you are is this most holy light. So again, inviting the heart to expand on the horizontal plane. Simultaneously, I invite you just to gently imagine right in the center of the heart is a giant bowl. Just receiving this light from above. This bowl is filling up with light, overflowing, spilling over into the solar plexus. Let us invite the solar plexus chakra to expand on the horizontal plane. Again, even imagining a bowl in the solar plexus. Immense light pouring down through the crown, the third eye, the throat, to the heart, flooding this bowl in the heart, overflowing into this bowl in the solar plexus. Very quickly overflows and spills into the bowl of the hara, almost like one of those fountains with stacked bowls and water just overflowing. Flowing down into the pelvic bowl. Again, just feeling an expanse of bliss with all this light, radiance. Just here as a reminder of what you are. A reminder. What you are is holy. Holy light. For some of you, as the light becomes more intense, you might feel a pressure. So I invite you to relax. If there's pressure, if there's heat, if there's intensity, to open further, to soften, to trust, open, to receive this gift of light. So giving this bliss permission to fully penetrate your being, fully penetrate your humanity. A free reign to wake up in every cell of your being. letting this light, this pressure break down, knock down any walls, egoic resistance. Are you not a child of God? Is your true nature not? Pure innocence. Will you join me in fully opening? The hugeness of innocence, of light, of love that you are. The second coming is the Christ waking up in you. Is your very presence. will you fulfill God's plan here on earth? Will you be a beacon of light in a dark and confused world? Will you give all of yourself the supreme holy light? Holy, holy, holy light. May this light shine through you, blessing friends, family, those you know, those you don't, blessing this planet, and all beings without it. So much love to each and every one of you. It's such a pleasure to be here with you all. Such a pleasure. One last announcement. There's a chance that I might have to travel this Sunday and maybe Wednesday. We had a death in the family, and might have to go to California all of a sudden. We'll see, but just check Facebook. I'm going to do my best to be there for all the meetings. I'll definitely be here for the retreat, but just keep a lookout for any cancellations if I do have to travel. So just have that on your radar. But I'm thinking I might be able to pull it all off. So, anyways, I keep opening to this grace and this light. And I invite you, this evening and just this holiday season, it's a very powerful time. So I encourage you to continue opening to this light of Christ, letting it live through you, act through you, speak through you. When you surrender so deeply to it, you become the Christ. So then Christ isn't just something that Jesus experienced. It's a gift for all of us if we're willing to open fully to be what we're meant to be. And so